Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crazy Kitsune Gaming with another episode of the Skyrim walkthrough. So, as always, a quick recap of last episode. We didn't actually do anything technically directly related to our quest. All we really did was we went and cleared out Shroud Hearth Barrow, since it's pretty close to Iverstead and very much just in the path. And we got ourselves a bit of experience, a lot of gold, and far too many potions. So what we're actually going to be doing today is getting ourselves, maybe not inside of, but at least to Ustengrav. And I kind of don't want to do the thing of just sort of fast traveling, well, not fast traveling, cart traveling to there. We are going to fast travel, but only to Whiterun Stables, and then we're just gonna journey there on foot, because it's a lot more interesting that way. So, Whiterun Stables, yeah, that's gonna be a bit fun, because, yeah, we still have a fairly big bounty here, so we're gonna have to, run, to be completely honest. We're probably just gonna need to run. Oh yeah, and I can now get up to level 11. I'm gonna save the level up for Ustengrav, because, like I said earlier, and have demonstrated earlier, leveling up does, restore all of your resources. So, yeah. That's why I'm saving that. I'm gonna save it for an emergency, and Ustengrav is a walking emergency. Now, thankfully, we do have the Khajiit traders here. Thank goodness. The traveling merchants that kind of go from the gates of the different towns. So now I can actually get rid of a little bit of weight. So what do I really want to get rid of? The steel armor of, but I can probably disenchant that. Actually, I put our biggest carry weight sink into Lydia, didn't I? Yeah, because I gave her all of the dragon scales and bones. So, Lydia, I need to trade some things with you.
How can I serve you, my thane?
Alright. So, yeah, that's the armor that I made just to get it enchanted. And those are all the bones and scales. Wow, they actually would have combined just about over-encumber me. Okay. So then, go here. And yeah, I could sell off a lot of the gems, but the thing is, they don't weigh a whole lot. But the dragon scales and bones definitely do. So those are the priority. Hey, my speech skill increased. That's always lovely to see. Wow, it increased by 2 points. That's incredible. And now, sadly, we're not going to get everything possible from these dragon scales, but close enough. Okay. That is a massive release on the bags, both on mine and Lydia's. So then, now let's go ahead and travel to Ustengrav. So fun fact, there is actually a somewhat little dangerous passage through these mountains called Labyrinthian. And that is where we're going to be going to sort of shortcut the the walking on foot to Ustengrav. It is going to be a long journey, but it's going to be so much less longer if we go through Labyrinthian. Now, fun fact, the frost troll that we fought when getting up to the Greybeards, yeah, we're going to have to fight 4 of those in Labyrinthian, I think. 4 or 3. With the slight chance that we'll get multiple at once. Yeah, we are probably gonna have to go through this bandit camp, though. It is a Nord ruin? Yeah, I guess we can clear it on our way. It's a very small ruin. The most dangerous thing is the camp outside. Well, what a fine gift. Thank you, kind skeleton sir. An orcish sword. Didn't I just say, yeah, I did kind of want one of these. Because they're better than the Imperial sword. Yeah, that's 10 damage. This is 11, so a slight upgrade. So let's favorite that, put it on, and unfavorite the old Imperial one. Okay, then. Its hilt looks spiffy, and it's, yeah, not the worst looking sword in the grand scheme of things. It's very nice and green. Just like orcs in a way, so it kind of makes sense. So yeah, this is Silent Moon's camp. There's actually a very special enchantment that you can get here that can give your weapons fire damage, although specifically during the night. So it's kind of a situational type of enchantment, but not an unwelcoming one. Anything you disenchant will give you some of that juicy enchanting XP. There we go. What loot do you have, madam? Gold and arrows. Okay. There's a bandit mage. No, don't pick on Lydia. Pick on me first. Then you're allowed to pick on Lydia. There. Now there are gonna be, yeah, a whole lot of higher level bandits coming up from down there. Up there. Coming down here from up there. Got my elevations backwards then. So yeah, this mage is gonna scream on straight down. Not the smartest move, being a mage. I probably would have decided to kind of wait for all of my buddies to come, but, you know. To each their own. Not my life that's getting wasted. There we go. Hey, a light armor increase. Always love those. Okay, so there was only one bandit outlaw, but to be fair, we are still level 10. Okay. So that is that little group cleared out. So now, if we go in here, we should find a, technically a dungeon chest. Yup. What do you have in ya? Gold. Ooh, a soul gem. Filled. Only a petty, but I don't care. Still XP. And of course, a book on light armor forging, which increases our smithing. Really? We didn't have a single level in smithing? Okay, sure. And also, of course, a lunar iron sword. So this has the actual Silent Moon's enchantment. While the moons are out, burns the target for 15 points. So that'll be very nice to break down. And you know what, while we have a forge here, should we craft some jewelry? I had no idea I was so low. Problem is, I don't have any silver to combine with the gems, so... yeah, we're gonna have to wait until we get some silver then. That's very unfortunate, actually. Alright then, so there is actually technically a small Nordic ruin here. It's just very small and not very interesting, but it gives some amazing loot if you get the whole thing done. So, into Silent Moon's camp. There should be 2 or 3 bandits in here. And, most importantly, a whole lot of treasure for not a whole lot of work. So then, anyone in here? We have mead, but not potions. We have chairs, but not enemies right now. I got a notification. And there are the bandits. Okay. Hello, bandits. Squish you. Nearly get squished by the... ooh, bandit thug. Okay. So that is the next tier of bandit above even the outlaws. So we don't want to get hit by him, especially him using a two-handed weapon. I don't think he got a single hit on either of us. Well, that was just awful. And he gave 3 gold. Despite being the next tier up of bandit. Okay. There should be one more in here. Yes, there is. So there's one treasure chest, which gave gold and a potion of stamina. And steel cuffed boots. You know what? Should I go with heavy armor boots? It'll slow me down a little bit, but I'm already not using a helmet, so... you know what? Just so that we get more XP? Sure. I really thought that would slow me down more, but it's not that bad. Okay. Ooh, hi there. I did not expect you to be so close. Alright, well, that didn't take much time. But hey, there's more arrows. I gotta start using some of those things. And an adept lock. Not too difficult, hopefully. There. There! Aha! That's more lockpicking XP. One of the extra treasure chests. Steel Nordic gauntlets. Okay, I already have one piece of heavy armor, and my brain is telling me I'm slow. I don't need another, but I thank you for the offer. I'll happily take the potions here. Whoa, I missed this. That's another lunar item. Potions of extra magicka? Solutions and potions of health? I missed these, and a potion of regeneration. Those sell really well, if nothing else. Wow, I missed that. A lingering stamina poison. Don't really need that, because sometimes I swear down, enemies don't need their resources to use their attacks. So, by going up this ladder, yes, that will send us into this room, which has yet another treasure chest in it. More gold, more stamina potions. And that is why I was not unhappy to come over here. Very nice. Alright then. Back on the way to Ustengrav. This was just kind of close and in the way, and I saw it and I thought, you know what, just do it. Let's save early and save often. And yeah, we'll just be on our merry way. Hello there, Mr. Deer. Having a good day? It's a little bit rainy. Yeah, I'd probably head home too. It's raining. I mean, not that I mind. I probably should, being a Khajiit, but I don't. But thankfully there's no weakness to rain. There is a weakness to wolves that I should worry about. That's a little irritating, but not much of an issue. Anything interesting? A silver garnet ring. Where were you hiding that? Where? I mean, I respect the hunt for drip, but, like, why? What use did you have for that? It's not like you can just go to any old person and sell it. Okay, then. So we are coming up on Ustengrav. And, of course, it means we'll also be coming up on far too many trolls. Mr. Fox, you should probably leave this area. It's gonna get really ugly. Okay. Well, it's kind of intimidating, because I know there are trolls here, and they're not showing themselves. Okay. Trolls. Trollios, where are you? Okay, there's one. Way inside. Alright, so yeah, these guys, they are a whole ordeal. But we know the drill. Lots of ranged attacks. They're very slow. His health bar is moving when I hit it, so we should be okay-ish. Problem is, I have a suspicion that that first frost troll... Lydia, get out of the way. I have a suspicion that the first frost troll that you fight... Lydia, get out of the way. That the first frost troll you fight is actually a little bit nerfed compared to how they usually are. His health is going down. Oh, Lydia, I need you to hang in there a bit longer than that. Okay, half his health is down. But we can't really stop attacking him, otherwise he'll start regenerating. Come on, Lydia. Use that bow of yours. There you go. Oh, boy. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Good job. Let's wait here for a minute for our magic to recover. Okay. 1 troll down. 2 to 3 more to go. Okay, then. Anybody else? So yeah, Labyrinthian, it's an interesting little place. There is actually a dungeon in here, but I'm gonna forgo it, because it is actually a very high-level dungeon. I may go in there just to show it off. It is ridiculous how tough the enemies in there are. There's another frost troll. Sometimes the number of trolls in here is really strange. Because usually by this point, there's another troll I've seen. And they both start going in at once. Not seeing that this time. Lydia, use your bow. You were doing far better with the bow than tanking him. Okay, we are ripping him apart, aren't we? Whoop! Okay, that was kind of bad. Lydia, if you can tank the rest of him, he's so low. It's not that hard. You got it, Lydia. You got it. There you go. Get him staggered. Yes! Beautiful performance, Lydia. Okay. Wow, he bled a lot. I always swear that trolls bleed more than just about any other enemy in the game. I don't know why, but it's like every time you slice them, there's a splatter of blood going around. Okay, so I said I was gonna show off the dungeon here, just to show that, like, no, you don't want to be going in here at level 10. I mean, heck, even the frost trolls around here are technically a little bit above my level, and I think there's a third. Yep, there's the third. I can tell from the sounds. Okay. Well, let's make some use of our bow since he's making his way up here. Could you just stand there like that? See, like, could you do that? No, he's gonna go through that process, run up the stairs. Come on, just stay there. Don't be a killjoy. He's being a killjoy. He's being a floppy wiener. He's ruining the party. And there's some... Now we have problems. Now we have big problems. Let's save because, oh god, this is a situation. Oh, this is a certified situation. Lydia, where are you? I have no idea where Lydia is. Oh, she's down fighting the other troll in melee type combat. That's not the best idea, Lydia. Okay, getting good damage on him. No, but he doesn't always stagger is the problem. Okay. Oh, this is a quick way to burn through Magicka. Let's, yeah, use the last of it to heal. Okay, new plan. Let's navigate the area, show you the dungeon that's here just to get it shown off, and then let's go and shagging leave. Problem is I forget where the door is, because I think there's like 3 different dungeons in here. But I think this is the one I'm looking for. Lost to Valkygg. Oh, if you thought the frost trolls were bad, oh ho ho, you haven't seen anything yet. Although the good thing is, there is theoretically a chance that we could kill a enemy in here and hopefully get a good weapon, but I'm not too sure. I think we may have came in the wrong way. Yeah, we came in the complete wrong way, didn't we? Yeah, okay. Well, at least Lydia made it in. But no, if we go into that way, we are definitely not getting anything that we actually want. We'll get killed. But do you really want to get killed? I don't think this is a Skyrim walkthrough. Not a death any percent speedrun. That is definitely an efficient way to die in there. Because the thing is, the dungeon here, they kind of want you to be like level 40 to 60 before you come inside here. We ain't 40 to 60, not even close, not remotely close. So yeah, that was the wrong entrance. We still have both the frost trolls outside. And I think the entrance we need to get into may be a little bit lower? Maybe? Okay, it seems one... No, both of the frost trolls are losing sight of us. That's the door we need. Okay. Just got my doors a little bit mixed up then. You know, it happens to the best of us. Oh, those frost trolls are not going to be fun to deal with. Because, here's the thing, we can definitely get rid of one at a time. But 2, that's a whole different mess. Hello? Yep. What weapon do you have? It's a greatsword, of course. I was hoping you would have the one-handed one. So this is a Draugr Deathlord. As you can see, he tickled Lydia once, and most of her health is gone. And I just had my first death of the playthrough. In one attack. That's why you probably don't want to go into any of the dungeons here. But the good thing is, this guy could give us a lot of experience because I know a way to exploit him like any good NPC in this game. So yeah, do you see this ledge here? The fun fact, the Draugr here can't get up to it. Now, usually, he has a pretty good way of dealing with this because he has a special shout that can disarm you. And he just used it. So, we're going to unequip all of our weapons. And as you can see, the shout did nothing. If we still had the bow in the hands, he would have taken it out of our hands. So then, the good thing is that unlike frost trolls, Draugrs of any kind, even the Deathlords, which are the top level of Draugr without them being a boss, they don't regenerate health. Now, usually most NPCs are made to have pathfinding. That would mean that they can get away from a situation like this. But this, fun fact, is an enclosed dungeon. He can't just walk out of here. So, his AI has no choice but to stand there and hope I get bored. And maybe disarm me, but if you just unequip the weapon before the shout hits you, that can't happen. So, yeah. Probably gonna have to cut a little bit of this out. But if we kill him, we could get the next companion that we're likely to get, a very nice weapon. Okay, he's sadly coming down to fight Lydia. Yep, he one-shot her again. Okay. So, I'll probably be back once this guy is finally dead. And maybe keep in any other banter that I come up with. Not disarming me of that. No sir. So I'll see you in many, many minutes. Alright, Crazy Kitsune update going on here. He's about halfway down, and honestly, the scariest part of this has just been trying to keep my shots from hitting Lydia, because she keeps getting in the way, and while the Deathlord is never going to be allowed to kill her ever, if I hit her, she's down. Done. Like, gone forever. But as you can see, if the AI hits her, she just gets knocked down, and it's not too much of an issue. But see, then if I hit her now, she dies permanently. So it's just been a very frustrating... Oh, disarmed. Wait. Oh, no! Oh, I've completely locked up the game, haven't I? Oh, I crashed it. I crashed it because of the fact that I went into the inventory the moment that the shout actually hit me. Okay. So, I'll see you in many more minutes. Okay then, we're finally back. Thankfully that didn't send us too far, since I'm constantly saving out of fear of hitting Lydia. There you go, just don't use your shout, and Lydia, don't get in the way. Oh my god, he's trying to strafe or something. What? Okay, Lydia's very confused now. Hey, it's more archery XP. Okay, see ya when this guy is finally going down. Alright, he is finally going down. Yeah, that whole process was utterly pathetic to go through. But, yep, he's finally down. Anytime you hit him, he's just gonna start running. And we will finally be able to grab his weapon, hopefully. Assuming he doesn't somehow manage to kill me, he has so much time to change his mind about running. Okay. Wow, that took a while. At least I can actually carry this greatsword. Because, oh boy, is it going to be effective. In fact, I may try to use it to kill the frost trolls that are outside. You know what? Let's try that. Because this is supposed to be like a very end-gamey weapon to actually get. But because Skyrim is quite broken, how could you not know? Because, it did literally crash while I was doing this. But yeah, there is actually no limit to what items you can use at any level. So it means that we can actually just come in here, grab this greatsword like we've done, and maybe try to use it to go outside and kill the frost trolls. That would be quite nice. Hey, at least I can say I've had my first death of this playthrough. It was very entertaining, and it was literally a one-shot. Okay, then. Whoop. Frost troll is inside of here? Yes, okay. Not too skilled with great swords with this character, but let's try a stun. Ooh, yep, that moves his health bar a decent chunk. Crunch. Crunch. Okay, he did get a hit in, but wow, that's nice and effective. And that's gonna rocket us through our next bits of XP because we haven't used a two-handed sword before, so that's incredible. Now let's wait to get our resources back. There we go. And I know there's one more frost troll here. So let's go and find him. He should be right about here. I'm guessing he's downwards. Yep, okay. Hello there, frost troll. There you go, do an attack. Get staggered, perfect. Get hit again. Come on, use an attack. There we go. Now I can attack. Perfect. Oh, there you go. Failed a big attack. Okay, that's unfortunate. I really hoped he was going to stagger, but, of course he didn't. That would have made life way too easy. Lydia, could you, like, be shooting at him or something? It would be very appreciated, I'm just saying. Just letting you know. Alright, let's come up here so that Lydia will maybe actually hit him. It would be a nice improvement from the current situation. Okay. Remember, you can actually sheath your weapon to get out of its attack animation a little bit quicker. You know, I should probably really favorite this Ebony Greatsword. For any time he hits me and I have to do this. The good old run around and heal strategy. One of my favorites, believe it or not. Whoop. Oh, he tried it. Oh, he staggered that time. Lydia, if you could somehow grab his attention. All I need to do is get far enough away from him for long enough, and he will just switch to whoever is the most convenient to hit. Right now being Lydia, since she's just a brick wall who doesn't move. Okay. Very good work. I'd say maybe I'll take this greatsword into Ustengrav. Because that was, boy oh boy, effective. I can only imagine what's that's going to do to things like bandits and Draugr. They're probably just not going to be able to handle it. Okay then, so we are very close to the town of Morthal now. Yeah, I probably want to get it discovered, so let's go ahead, set it as our destination. That way we can get to it nice and easy. Sadly, there's no one to sell off to in Morthal, but there's a new companion for us to grab. He's not going to be better than Lydia, not by a long shot, but he will be nice and unique, and he's fun to get. And, you know, I kind of want to show off as many of the companions as possible while we're doing this. So, I figure might as well. Might as well. Yeah, might as well. I just make up new words anytime I start recording. That's how I am, apparently. Alright, now we can finally see Morthal's icon. So yeah, this area, Hjalmarch, I think it's called. This is the sort of swampy region of the map. Sadly, it's also quite snowy, making it outright miserable. I mean, swamps already aren't usually the most fun to be in, but now it's also got snow going around it. Just get out. Alright then. Hello, Morthal. Now keep in mind you can find a lot of mud crabs, frostbite spiders, and also charuses out here, which are very high damage melee enemies that also have a lot of health and armor, and they can also spit a very nasty poison on you. It doesn't last long, but it does a whole lot of damage. And there is a man in the water. Why is there a man casually walking through the water? I mean, he's walking to shore, but if you were just gonna do that, why not just stay on solid ground? Okay. Well, he can do what he wants with his life. Who am I to judge? I'm out here just doing the main quest line of the game, walking through swamps and fighting frost trolls and fighting Draugr that are frankly far above my level. He's just walking in cold water. He kind of makes sense compared to me.
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
It's no use. Let's get back to it then.
Alright then, so yeah, Morthal, not the safest town. And because there are always so many mobs everywhere,
Morthal
then,
used to be a quiet
yeah,
place,
you never feel
but then
safe.
The world used to make sense.
Alright then, Benor, so this is actually the new companion that we can get.
I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no boast.
The best warrior in Morthal, huh?
You want me to prove it? I bet 100 gold I can take you, bare-handed.
Yeah, that's a very bad bet to take on.
Just your own 2 hands. Weapons and magic are out. Now let's see what you got.
Okay then, you
Come
are
on, let's
definitely
see what
gonna
you
regret it. Oh wow, yeah, okay, he's going down. Let's just end his misery before it really even starts. There we go.
You're just gonna stand there
And now just kinda keep on punching him until, well, he talks to you. Yeah, I suppose I could be nice, because he gets back up eventually either
12
way.
septims on the big one.
Yeah, I've already won, Lydia. Why are you putting 12 centimes on a brawl that's already been won?
Now that was a punch.
Yes, it was. I think I've earned that 100 gold.
You're a real fighter. I like that. You ever need my steel by your side, you just ask.
Oh, I'll definitely
You've been a
need
good
it.
friend to me. That means something.
Okay then.
Until next
Lydia,
I'm right behind
I
you.
very much appreciate your services, and you've done way better than
I'll head
you
back
usually
home if
do.
you need me.
But it's time for us to part ways. That way I can grab and
This
show
isn't
off
the time or place for
Benor.
magic, or whatever it is Fallion does.
Follow me, I
Let's
need
not
your
waste any
help.
time. Let's get
So
going.
let's see what you actually
What do you need to
have
take?
on you. Gold and a gold ring. I'll take those, if you don't mind. And yeah, he uses a iron battle axe. So I was actually gonna give him the, Ebony Greatsword, but I kinda like it. I'm kinda gonna use it myself, I believe. So, yeah, we've made it to Morthal. It's honestly been an oddly exciting episode. I thought this was kinda gonna be like the, walk to Iverstead, but without fun dungeons. But honestly, I'd say going through Labyrinthian was a decent enough challenge. Definitely had to fight a few trolls and spent far too long with the Draugr Deathlord. So, yeah. I will see you in the next video, where we will go and clear out Ustengrav and retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. And as always, because I don't think I've said this in one of my Skyrim episodes, this channel is a bit like a democracy. You vote with the subscribe button to kinda say which games you want more videos done on, and more videos done quicker on. So, if you really want to see more Skyrim content, and I mean of course you do, you've made it all the way to the end of the video, then make sure to hit that subscribe button, and even the like button, and I will know to prioritize Skyrim, and get the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller even quicker. But until then, I will see you next episode. Have a good day.